While it looks quite similar to head and neck cancers that are caused by smoking, we now know that it behaves and responds much differently to the treatments that we provide. The need for expert clinical care for these patients is readily apparent. Over the past few years, we've developed the Leonard Cohen Head and Neck Cancer Institute, which is part of the Carol G. Simon Cancer Center. We've assembled physicians and other healthcare professionals who are dedicated to the care of head and neck cancer patients. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Atlantic HPV Center to help meet the clinical needs of our patients and regional physicians. The goals of our Atlantic HPV Center are several. One is to help educate patients, medical professionals, and the public about this relatively new disease. We want to provide state-of-the-art evaluation and treatment options for patients. We want to further research in the clinical management of patients with HPV-associated head and neck cancer. We also want to promote preventive strategies, including immunization. And while there currently are no available screening tests, when those become available, that's another service that we wish to provide. To give an overview of the future of our clinical program, I wanted to introduce the key leaders of the Atlantic HPV Center. First, I wanted to introduce Dr. Tom Thomas, who is our Director of Transoral Robotic Surgery and Head and Neck Reconstructive Surgery.
Thank you, Eric. It's a pleasure to be here. As you heard, HPV is the #1 risk factor for head and neck cancer, oropharyngeal cancer in this country and growing. And it also shifted the demographics of the patients who get the head and neck cancer. It's shifted from older to younger, healthy, educated people are in the middle of their career are getting the cancer. So that's why I'm happy to be and privileged to be performing surgery now than 10 or 15 years ago, because we have minimally invasive surgery and techniques available. 10 or 15 years ago, or even further behind, we used to have surgery that was disfiguring and that caused significant amount of functional deficit. That people had a hard time swallowing, speaking, they needed tracheostomy tubes, and the cosmetic implications were significant. Transoral surgery is a minimally invasive way of approaching the oropharyngeal cancer through the mouth. We are using lasers and robotic surgery to get to that point. The difference is you can remove a cancer within 40 minutes compared to 4 hours or longer. People recover their function within 4 days compared to 4 weeks or more. So that's why it is important to have minimally invasive technique now, because our patients are younger, they need to get better quicker and return to their life. And as a head and neck cancer surgeon, I know that I cannot do this on my own. I depend on a team of people, professionals, to help me with this. And it takes a village to take care of a head and neck cancer patient. I need my head and neck radiation oncologist, medical oncologist, speech language pathologist, palliative, pain and palliative team, dentist, a prosthodontist, social workers. The entire team is working towards a common goal. So HPV Center, the Atlantic HPV Center, aims to put all the expertise under one umbrella so our patients can benefit. So where you get your cancer care matters. That's why we have the HPV Center opening today.